Boom, you guys. Yeah, Granny's having a challenging morning. Oh my gosh. It's like reactions. Come on, do it. 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 Oh, it doesn't want to do it. Did the hearts though, didn't it? Now it's not sure what it wants to do. Did the heart's really great at least. One day I'll figure it all out. I wonder why. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Boom. Okay, enough playing with it. Get to the what were my challenges? Oh, you guys, it's so bad. Oh man, Oscar just gets himself into situations and trouble. I don't know what's wrong with him. I don't know what he eat. Maybe he finally ate enough fabric from his beds because he does that too. Even though there's chew toys and other stuff for him to eat. Sorry, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, it's bad. Yeah, I have a mess to clean up. It's not going to be pretty. Luckily, I'm going to be home most of the day. Today's an exciting day. We're going to do taxes. We're going to do retirement stuff. We're going to do office stuff. I love office stuff. Granny hates office stuff. One of the nicest thing about the past whatever years is Karina always did the stuff for me. But, you know, she has her own life now, and I live alone, so now I have to do my own stuff. And then we had kid issues this morning. I know they're adult kids, but it still takes up my time. But everybody's doing fine. Oscar will be better as soon as whatever's in his system gets out, but it is nasty. I'm so happy I live in a place that the floors are garbage and there's no carpet. Ew! I think I have gloves somewhere. I know I have a box of gloves somewhere. It's not going to be pretty, guys. He's outside right now, so he can feel free to get sick all over the yard. I don't know what he ate. I don't know what happened to him. But, you know, he's not laying on the ground like he's dying or anything like that. So I'm not too worried. I just have a unpleasant mess to clean up. I'm sure you guys know what that's like. I'm sure all you guys who have animals and kids and stuff like that. Anyway, let's say good morning to everybody. I'm sorry I'm a little bit late today, but you know, Chew beat everybody. Is Chew still in the house? Good to see you, Chew. Look at that at 1:38 a.m. I don't know if Chew's back in the house, but if you are, hello, Chew. Hi, Opalan. How are you? And there is Jill. Jill's on the road today. Awesome. I hope she's having an adventure. Cameron's in the house. Great to see you, Cameron. And there's Hobo Rob is in the house. Nice to see you. It's free, as GP says. Anything free is worth saving up for. My muddy mess is in the house. And all these guys beat you. What's up with that? She must be adventuring or doing something. Yep, lights are on. Lights are on, even though I was a little bit late. Hi, Torchy. Good morning. Good to see you. John Mayo's in the house. Say hello to Audrey for me. And there's Melinda's in the house. Great to see you. And there's Angie from West Virginia. Angie's back home. Yep. Well, back in her summer home. There you go. Angie has a winter home and a summer home. My hair's looking really bad. Sorry, guys. I'm seriously, it was too challenging this morning. Ronnie is in the house. Great to see you, Ron. And I am caught up. Remember, if you are running StreamYard, make sure you hit this referral link at least once during your adventure, right? And when we give away memberships, we do it as advertising. And I'm just going to give 10 away today on the horizontal. Okay, we're caught up. What's new? What's exciting? What's new? What's exciting? Ooh, went to Coin Club. Got some great stuff there. Well, how is everybody? What are you guys doing? What have you done this week? I actually lost a whole thing of coins. I can't find them anymore. Yeah, I lost them. FL Thunder Rob must be rubbing off on me. I know it was in the stack. I thought it was in the stack, but I've looked everywhere. I don't see them. And I looked through my purse, and I think I just need to look through the car because maybe it didn't make it into my purse. Oops, I didn't do this yet. I didn't hit the rest of the buttons. I haven't eaten yet either. I don't know after I clean up the mess if I want to eat. No, I didn't clean up the mess before. I put the dog outside and then started getting ready because I was so late. Dog went outside and he's happier there because then he has free reign of whatever he needs to do. Okay, let's see. What did we get? Let's see. We got some stuff. We got actually 2 of these of different stuff, but one of them I can't find. I don't know where it went to. What are these? 1976 coins. Yep. And we got another thing like this somewhere. I just suddenly can't find it. Then we got these quarters. It's really funny because now people are bringing things for me. Bringing things for me to buy. So they're being on the cheaper end because I can't go buy the $80 coins. I'm not going to do that. This is a 2001 quarter set. Boom. Oh, wait. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I found the other stack. It was just underneath. Oh my gosh. Look what else I found. There it was. It was in between 2 of the boxes. Oh gosh, Granny. I think someone actually took these out because they're in the wrong direction. This is a 1968 cent, which is okay, which is fine. There it is. Then we got a 1972. Some of you guys know I'm trying to collect some of these for all the kids' different birthdays. There's a 1972. Slip in there, slip in there. So every month I save up money for my magic little black bag and I bid on stuff on Coin Club. And that's my big night out of the month. Yep. And my goal is to spend all the money in my little black bag. See, this one's 1988. You see that? And a percentage of all the auction stuff, the money goes to the Coin Club. So that helps support the Coin Club. I have a lot of fun. Ooh, some of these don't want to close back up so easy. Maybe I'll close them up afterwards. Here Chica's like, let me in, Mom. I'm not sick. I'm not punishing the dog and keeping him out. He'll be much more comfortable. Ronnie, thank you for sharing links. He'll be much more comfortable getting sick outside than he will inside the house. Yeah, this looks bad, guys. Okay, come on. This is a 1984. We're almost done. Ooh, she can't open things today. 1984 proof set. Ben, get in there. And then we got 1992. That should be somebody's birthday. There we go. Okay. So we got that to add to the box. My box is actually full. I'm going to have to start a second treasure box or maybe take all the proof sets I have out and get them to the kids. Oh, this doesn't want to close. Don't mess it up, Kelly. It's so nice and clean right now. Come on. Open up. Close. Close down. There we go. Okay, now, little guys. Boom. I actually found a token at the park, but I think I already put it away. Okay, let's see. What else do we have? First up, we have this is a 25-cent token. It's called Aberdeen Wash. It's the car wash at Aberdeen. It is, do we have a date on them? I don't think it has the Elks Club on it. So that's kind of cool. And then we have another Aberdeen Wash. It says Lodge. What is that? ZRINSKI. Freikoppen Lodge, Aberdeen, Washington. And it's a 12-cent. Good for 12 cents in trade. Yeah, I wish these had dates on them. I'm sure I could look them up and see about what date they are. I love tokens. I think tokens are fun. Then we have the Ladies Elma Wash. No, not ladies. Sorry. Ladells. It's LADLEY apostrophe S wash. and it's good for 1 cent in trade. The fact that it's 1 cent in trade, you know, you have to know how old they are, right? That has to make them older, right? And then we have a Germany Empire. PFENNIG. It's a 1907. I don't even know what that's called. But it's a 1907 coin. It's not going to show up very well. It's hard to see anyways. It's really pretty though, but it's super hard to see anyways. It's has a 1 on it. Very cool. Yeah, PHENNIG or something like that. Then we got a 1925 Liberty. Okay, and then we got a 1919 Liberty. And then we got an Aberdeen Wash. Ooh, this one's really hard to read. Hold on, maybe it's Granny. Granny, it's not the coin, it's you. When it's this darker thing, it says 5 cents on it. Good for 5 cents in trade. But what's it to? It says Aberdeen, Washington. Oh, it's not wash, like car wash. It's Washington. Oh, she's so freaking slow. Aberdeen, Washington, GMMAINI. Oh, Manino. GMIM. Oh, I can see it now. 320 South F Street, Aberdeen, Washington. Well, that's cool. And it's worth 5 cents a trade. So those we got. Then we can put all this away. We need to get a bigger box. I know. It just dawned on me. I thought they were car wash tokens. It doesn't. This is wash. I got a lot of them in a pack like this. And for just a couple dollars. Maddie, we should be able to read Maddie on here. Hi, Maddie. How are you? There's Desert Adventures. Desert Steve came in. Let's see who else came in. Ringo and Zara came in. Who else came in? Don't want to miss anybody. If I miss anybody, I'll catch you. Yep, we're doing vertical and horizontal. Yep, and everybody should show up on here. No matter what side you're on, you should be able to show up in here, okay? We've got to keep centered, right? Because the vertical shows differently. On the screen here, this shows both chats. The button for that is up here on StreamYard, okay? It says show comments on stage. And that shows all the comments from both chats on stage, just so you guys know. I put my collection in a wooden box. Yep. I really need to invest in a fire safe. Yeah. Mine are in a wooden box, basket box right there too, which you're right. A fire safe for that stuff would be a really good idea. Because my box is full. Absolutely full. And I need something else, but you're right. Bud Files is in the house. Good morning. Good morning. I put my collection in a wooden box that dates back to 1985. How fun. It's fun to collect coins. It's really fun when you find things in the dirt. I did find a ring. Are you ready? Hope you guys are sitting down. This is an amazing ring. It was an amazing find. Mark Miller's in the house. Good to see you, Mark. Mine is also in a wooden box. Hubs made it for me. Oh, that's really cool. Hobo Rob got logo stickers in the mail yesterday. Nice. Very nice. Okay, are you ready to see my ring? You may have to sit down. This is an amazing ring. I know. All you metal detectors out there, your mind is going to be absolutely blown. Boom, baby. There's my ring. See? There's my ring. I know you're jealous. Don't be so jealous. Look at my ring. Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah. The kind of ring Grandma finds, right, you guys? Kind of ring that Grandma finds. Let's see. Won't even fit on my pinky. I'll take that out up to the birthday party next Saturday and see what little kid wants that. That's up there. I did find this too. Ooh, I don't know if I showed it to you. I need to put these things away so I don't show them to you twice because I can't remember. Let's see. I think I showed this to you already. Got that. I got one that was folded too. Let's see. This is a cool thing. This is a snap top. I thought it was super cool. I got that. Let's see. What does it say on it? Jack's, New York, NY. JACHS. Oh, Jack's NY. It says Jack's New York. I know. That was on something. It's one of those snap tops. At first I couldn't figure out what it was. Got this earring in the parking lot. Okay. I actually have several that look like this. I think that's like an Amazon common one. Oh, let's put this ring up here so I don't show you again. I know you guys think that's lovely and want one. Now, when it's like this, fisherman, is that a weight and a sinker or just our swiveler or just a swiveler? This actually weighs. I don't know. And then this was interesting. I might have showed this to you, but I might not. Ooh, can I actually see some writing on it? This is another parking lot find. It has nothing. I can't even read if it's anything worth anything. It has no bad stuff. It looks like it has a mark like right there, but I can't read it. Yeah, Grandma can't read on a good day. This is a parking lot find. All I can think of is that it opens like this, that it's a gauging earring. You know, one of those earrings for people who have their ears gauged. But it's probably just costume. That'd be cool if that was gold. Yeah. Anyway, another parking lot find. Boom. Those are my finds. Those are my finds. What have I missed? Thank you. A ring is a ring. You think that's gorgeous. Woo. Wow, what's his name? Whose name? Beth, good morning. Good to see you, my friend. I found football one and averaged them a unicorn one, a soccer one, and a few others to put them in the Ziploc bag together. I cleaned them up and donated them to the school kindergarten teacher. Oh, how fun. As rewards for the children. Very cool. Very cool. Swiveling weight. Okay, that's called a swiveling weight. I knew one of you guys would know. Because I first called it a weight, and then I said it was a swiveler. Then I said, oh, heck, who knows, right? Down we go. Down we go. All right. Let's see. What else to tell you guys? I have some stuff in here, too, that... Oh, this has my other thing. This isn't cleaned up at all. Here's another ring I found. I don't think that's a ring at all. But you see how it's a funny shape? There are these earrings that have like these hanging on them like that. And it's a funny shape. Like here had something on it. And then it's not round. I don't think this is for any like fitting or anything like that. Because it's not perfectly rounded and it's heavier down here. And it has a little tiny mark up here. So you've seen those earrings that are hooked on things and they're just like a little thing down like that. That's what I think that is. But of course, I haven't cleaned that up at all. Here's the bent one. See, I don't know if it's worth unbending. I don't know who would do that. It's a lottery one, just like the blue one. I found this. I don't know what that is. You guys have any idea? See, it looks like a flattened bullet. But what would you have to do to make a bullet flat like that? Right? I don't know, guys. What do you think that is? Okay. And then two little pieces that I have no... Oh, this little piece was interesting. It was just super shiny when it's wet, so I want to clean it up and see what it might be. It's probably just really compressed foil. Looks shiny. And this one had the tint of gold. I don't know if it is or not. I just saved it. Those are all my amazing finds lately, guys. I know, so amazing. Still doing the washing of the coins and stuff like that. Yeah, so how are you guys feeling? Who's liking the horizontal better and who's liking the vertical better? Prefer horizontal. I'm in both. There you go. Same here. That's a bullet? Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, but who would be able to... What would you have to do to smash it like that? See how smashed that is? That's what I thought too, but it's like it's super smashed, right? As I touch it all and then drink my coffee and fill my hands full of lead. It's okay. Gotta die of something. Okay, so we can talk about that while we have this up real quick. Oh, we need to do a share. So we get that out of the way. Hold on, let's get this out of the way. Wait for it to come up on this side. So we start off with last week's. Vertical is at 135 and horizontal is at 122. Do you see that? Oh, you know what? I think I need to move it over. There we go. There we go. Right? And then we go down to the next one, the 17th. We're at 169 and 170, almost equal. 169 is a horizontal and 170 is the vertical. And then that one doesn't count. We go down to the 14th. The vertical is 644 and the horizontal is 145. So you see the difference in views. And remember, we're paid on views and duration. But if it's going to be vertical, the duration is a lot less than the horizontal. And I think it's the audience, because the vertical, you're hitting all the short people. Not short, but the people who watch shorts. And yeah, so that would hit a whole bunch more. Let's see, not Granny in the Rain. There we go. We got the vertical 199, the horizontal 134. So to me, I think people are staying on the horizontal longer than they're staying on the vertical, but there's more views on the vertical as time passes, except for this one. This one on the 7th, we have 187 on the horizontal and 160 on the vertical. And then we go back and we have 200 on the vertical and 155 on the horizontal. So there are the numbers for that. Remember, this month we are just doing this to see how it goes, and I think we will continue. Okay, because YouTube doesn't put stuff out just for the fun of it. They put out stuff because they think it's going to help you. I like the horizontal for the chat, but the vertical for the live metal detecting stream. There you go. Always time for a coffee break, Angie. There's a time that it's not. Anita's in the house. Great to see you, Anita. Good to see you all. So I've been dreading today. Today is not an exciting day. I hate doing taxes. I hate office stuff. I did get a booklet from my other retirement from my Safeway. A lot of you guys know I've retired from Safeway. I have over 20 years of Safeway. And I got, where did I put it? Actually, over here, right? Yeah. Yeah. So I got a whole big, look at this, big retirement booklet from them. I've never gotten that before. I'm turning 62 on April 2nd. Birthday parties this Saturday for me and Jessica. Jessica and I always have a birthday party together because her birthday's March 20th and mine's April 2nd. So the big kids pick a weekend in between, and that's when we have our birthday party. So April 2nd, I'll be 62. So I'm going to apply for Social Security today. I'm going to get a hold of the sound retirement and see if I can pull it at 62. I know I can pull it at 65. A lot of people have this thought, and I'm not giving you financial advice. You have to figure out your own financial stuff. But my Edward Jones guy and my mother, by the way, she was kind of really smart. She was good at investing and ignoring, which in the long run helps you grow. If you mess with it too much, you hurt it. If you ignore it, it can grow to great bits. Anyway, her advice and his advice was to take it as soon as I can because life is uncertain and you never know how long you're going to live, right? I can wait years and it gradually all the way goes up. But if you do the math out, it never makes up the difference, right? Because you don't know how long you're going to live. And my financial guy and then my mother, their attitude is, well, then keep working, get your Social Security as soon as you can because it's not disability. Okay, it's Social Security, which is different. You can make money on top of it. Okay, disability puts you in a limit where you can only make so much money, and then they start canceling out your disability. But if it's just Social Security, you get the check regardless of how much you make. And they say even if you just get that and invest it in the long run, you'll make more than waiting to get it. Hopefully, you'll live long enough. So I'm working on getting all that stuff done today. Which I hate it all. Things I don't like to do. Grandma, the great procrastinator. I hate that stuff. But that's how my day is going to be spent. It's raining like crazy outside. I'm seeing the flood waters come across, but it's not supposed to flood here today. It's not supposed to, we don't have a flood warning or watch or anything. The ground is just super saturated and the fields have their seasonal lakes in them. And I can see the river coming, but it's quite far away. It's not going to make it here today because usually you need king tides and all that to actually flood us out. And that's not supposed to all be happening today. So we're good that way. But that's how my day is going to be spent. I'm super excited for today. No, I'm super excited for today to get over with is when I am. And then, you know, I got to go, before we get all that fun, exciting stuff, I got to go clean up the dog mess. He was not okay. I don't know what he ate. Dumb little mutt. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see. So what are you guys doing? We did taxes a long time ago, already spent, but not much. I would rather have the interest. Yeah, I usually have to pay taxes or I get real close to zero. So I don't do them early. I never do them early. My dad does my taxes early every year. Great refund this year. Yep. When you get a W-2, doing your taxes early is good. When you don't, you have to do the other. April 13th, I'll be 63. Very cool. Very cool. Another April baby. Yeah, I'm April 2nd. Hello, Jared. Grandma Kelly wanted to stop between job interviews today. Oh, good job. I hope you do well. I hope it does very well for you. Anita says it's dry here, but cloudy and 44. Ian says looks nice outside, but in the 50s. Where did my 70s go? 50s are still nice, honey. Still hovering around freezing point. Oh my gosh. Desert. Steve says it's 97. Oh. Your dad is April 4th. Very cool. Very cool. I finally got the live set up for tonight. Now I need to start working on our taxes, set up doctor's appointments, working on retirement plan, all the crazy adult stuff. Yeah, I hate the crazy adult stuff. Do you got your link up, Angie? Make sure you post it if you got a link to post, okay? You hear Chica outside crying. Why do I have to be outside? Because I don't want you running through the dog mess. I definitely don't want you trying to clean it up. Not that I know that you'd try and clean it up, but let's not have her here. Yeah, it's a high of 54, a low of 42, and rain all day until 2 p.m. Then we got a bad windstorm rolling in, and then at 5 p.m., everything calms down. And more rain on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. No rain. Oh, we have a cat problem going on. Do you hear it? Do I go save him? Yeah, let me go stop it. I'll be right back, guys. I'm sorry. We have a cat problem going on in the living room. I'll be right back. Ian, you're in charge. Nah, you stay put. I handled it. Smackdown. Not happening in my living room. Sorry, guys. I don't want anybody to hurt. We have the old girl out there. Yeah, I just had to show up. 4 cats ran out the window real quick when I walked in there. Oh my gosh. The birthday party's going to be up at daughter 2's house up north. Yep, we just eat lunch, have a cake, that kind of stuff. It's supposed to be stormy on Thursday. Better clear up by the weekend. Where are you going to go camping, Ann? There's Angie's live, you guys. Make sure you make note of that. Ooh, maybe I can be on it. Hi, Mrs. Can-Do. Maybe I can come by and say hi if I got my stuff done. See how I can procrastinate, you know, because I have to go clean up the dog mess first, and I have to. Oh my gosh. So what is the company, honey, that you have the interview for? I missed it. Working and listening. Miss Kendo is working and listening. Yeah, I hope you get a good job, Jared. Having work is really important. Making money. Going to Southern Illinois with brother and sister and several friends. I think it's a total of 8 campers. Very fun. Now, Anne is the example, Anne and her husband, and she has her husband, and they work together. They're a good team together, who actually use their trailer all the time. And I know there's a lot of people who do that, but mostly I know people who bought a trailer, used it for a year, and then everybody got too old, right? Maybe they used it for 2 years, but Anne uses the heck out of her trailer, and I think that's amazing. She goes on a lot of adventures, which I think is cool. Oh my God, are they still fighting? I think they took it outside. I don't know what's with the cats today, except that I haven't fed them yet because the morning's been going so well. Maybe that's the problem. They'll be okay. It's for AT&T. Oh, nice. Field sales rep. And for the field sales rep, supervisor position for them also. Very cool. Thank you for sharing that out. Hi, Silver Assassin. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Nice. Thank you for doing that. Yep. Set a reminder for those links that are coming up. Angie does a live every Tuesday, and I think Papa Ross still does a live every Tuesday. I'm not sure. I'm usually working and stuff like that on Tuesday. That's why I miss them. When I miss you guys' stuff, it's usually because I'm out working. And you guys all know I work a lot. Hopefully, when retirement kicks in and all that other stuff, I'll be working less. Will I still be working? Yes, I will. Why is that? It took me a while to figure out my position in the family since my mother passed away. And it is my position that I do go and work, and it sets a good example for the kids. I know I call them kids and they're adults, but I'm not so old that I can't work, right? I'm not so old that I can't do that. And then also I got a lot of comments about, well, of course she could, because her mom died and she had all this money and she got to take a year off. I took a year off, you guys, just to get my head straight. Okay. A lot of death, a lot of sickness. It took me a moment just to get my life focused again. And I'm focused again. So that's that. Anyway, let's see what else to talk about. I had all these things in mind. Oh, did I show you my book? Hi, Farmer Fred Smith. How are you? Today's my first day at Walmart OMI online packing ordering. Very nice, Torchy. My other job, not many hours, so I got 2 jobs now. Yeah. Technically, I work 3 jobs, but whatever, right? I do DoorDash, I do Uber, and then YouTube. Did I show you guys this? A friend of mine bought me this book. I think I showed it to you at the last live. And it just has all kinds of helpful things in it. I'm really, really happy with it. This was a great book. Of just different foods. I think a lot of us get sick because of what we eat. You get sick anyways. I understand that. But what we eat is not helping us. But yeah, I think this is a great book. Like it. Has lots of helpful hints on it. So more of this is going to be put into my life. And I am feeling much better about my decision to do nothing about my hernia. Some of you guys know that. I quit taking the medicine. I quit taking the medicine because I was dying of malnutrition. I could see it in all my nails, right? My pale skin, super tired all the time. But one of the medicines they had me on made it so I can't absorb nutrients. I know. Kill that stomach acid down. Instead of doing it by a food approach, what should you not be eating, how you're eating, and all that other stuff. So what I decided to do was not do the surgery, not take the medicine anymore. Okay. And then I got this book. A friend of mine bought me this book. 1 out of 4 people over the age of 50 have a hiatal hernia. The infection I had internally kind of solved itself. It took care of itself, right? Deleted some food that was making my stomach juices too much. Quit taking the medicine. It was much better, right? Much, much better. I really isn't any anybody's business what you do with your money. I know it's not, but people talk, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Get it done for sure. Number 14, thank you. I'm addicted to the fish doorbell. Is that a channel? Please help the fisheries with their spawning in the Netherlands. Put up the link. Oh, there's a link. Oh, very cool. Thank you for sharing that link. Yeah, this is a place you do that stuff. Melinda's in here, or she was. She was in here, Fred. Anyway, very cool. Oh, man. Yeah, the fishery stuff. This is a big fishing community. Like you guys know, at the end of the street, big fishing happens. There used to be one of the big industries here, and there used to be canneries all up and down the coast, and there isn't anymore. The fishing industry bottomed out. Now, do we have fish that people physically catch? Yeah, a lot of them come through here. But spawning and managing the fishing industry is super important. And I think we've almost killed that off here, which is not good. But, lately they've been doing better at managing and doing what they're supposed to do. Right? That's cool. I bet that's a super cool thing to see. Let's see. What else? Thanks for sharing that, Anita. That's what we're here for. I'm learning myself to magnet fish this season. Magnet fishing is fun. A lot of magnet fishing is where you fish. So if you have a really good magnet and you go out there and you're not getting anything, it's because there's nothing to get. Either there's too much silt. Like if I go down here at the Hoquiam, in Aberdeen, if I go down to Aberdeen, well, Hoquiam too, I guess. Aberdeen and Hoquiam, there's like 10 foot of silt or more. And so the stuff gets down into it. And no matter how big your magnet is, getting it out is really hard. It just doesn't happen. And that's because it runs out to the Pacific Ocean there. Everything does. So stuff runs through too. I think that's why I don't get a lot of stuff on the beaches, because stuff runs out. It comes up and runs out. So it's a matter of timing, right? So if you're out magnet fishing and you have a good magnet and you're not getting anything, it's where you're at. Okay. And the conditions in which you're magnet fishing. In cities usually is better. The Willamette River down in Oregon, oh my gosh. You barely touch your magnet in there and you get 50 million stuff, right? You watch for the fisheries on screen and you ring the doorbell when you see one of the guys come out and open the lock by hand. That's cool. That's really fun. I get talked about all the time. Nothing new to me. I tell them, come live in my shoes for a day. Yeah. Too, Angie, those people who talk about you, they're not worth your time. They're not. Good luck on that, Jared. See you. Thumbs up. I hope it goes well. Yeah. Make sure, you guys, because I know Angie knows me a lot. And Angie's probably been through this whole thing, and she knows my side of what has been going on this whole time. This whole time, I'm not kidding you. This whole time I've been building the channel, there's been in the background. And the bigger you get, the worse it gets. Okay, but the bigger you get, the more you can just ignore it. Okay, it doesn't matter to me. All those people who have negative things to say to me, the best thing I can do is grow big. Really big. Just makes them talk more too. Okay, I think it's super funny at this point in time. Every so often my feelings get hurt, but I try not to let my feelings get hurt. And Angie, the best thing you can do is go be successful and ignore them. They're just jealousy. But I was warned about that. You guys remember the rusty magnets? Unfortunately, people started talking really bad about them and they folded, which I felt sad for them. I was at their event and a couple channels talked to me and they were looking at how fast I was growing. And they said, don't stop. Keep going. Do what you do. Be authentic. Be yourself. All these ground foundational stuff that I have for myself, that I adapted for myself, was all told to me by bigger channels. Just be you. Have fun. Remember to do that out there. Be positive. Okay. But the negative is going to come. And the bigger you get, the worse the negative is going to get. Okay. 3 people had really hard-hitting stuff. Now there's all kinds of out there. Okay. Down to people who leave comments like, if I get one more ad on your channel, I'm going to unsubscribe. Do it, babe. Do it. That doesn't even matter to me anymore. I'm not even, you know, somebody says I'm going to unsubscribe. It's like, do it. Go ahead. Because us who's here don't need that negativity. Right? So I understand, Angie. I understand. I do. But the feelings do get hurt sometimes. Yeah. Hi, PA. How are you doing? And there's so many nice, positive people. Angie, was Rick glad you were home? I bet he was. Yeah, he was, Torchy. He actually took yesterday off work to spend the day with me. Oh, how sweet. By the way, Rick is a really nice guy. Now, this is showing vertical. So is PA on vertical and he's saying he's on vertical, or is that coming up automatically? Is that coming up on the screen? Oh, really? So, how do I show this to you guys? It's not showing up like that on here. On StreamYard, PA is on vertical, I think. See if I can find anybody else. Anybody else chatting on vertical? Okay, on PA, it has a phone like this. After the timestamp, it says 9:41 a.m. and then a phone like this, which must mean that's not here. That's over on here. Must mean he's on the vertical. So that shows you on StreamYard too. That's cool. You guys seeing that? I know, Kitty. I hear you. I'll be out to feed you in a minute. We had other stuff this morning. Don't fight with everybody. Yeah. Vertical. Yeah. So, I wish I could do this. Watch. I'll do this real quick. Make it bigger, make it bigger, make it bigger. Oh, it has a thing right underneath it. Hold on, let me do that again. Boom, boom. Let's pull it down a bit. Try it again. Try it again. Do it again, lady. Do it again. Because this is interesting. This is what we're here to doing, you guys. Some of you guys might know this, and some of you might not get this yet, but I think most of you do. Okay. See that? Under PA, it shows the phone. That's on StreamYard. So I know he's on the vertical. See that? Yep. And now it doesn't have it, so I think now he's on the horizontal. Well, that's cool. Then there, Beth is on the vertical, and it looks like that. Can't find the horizontal. Oh, it's there, honey. It's there. I remind myself why I started the channel, and it wasn't to impress anyone else, just to live my life, leave memories, encourage, and support others. That's a great attitude, Angie. That's a great attitude. I'm tired of doing both vertical and horizontal streams and people complaining when they can't see each other's chat. But you can, Steve. Do you use StreamYard? If you use StreamYard, there's a button up here. Oh, they're fighting again. Damn those cats. It says, I know it. Hey, I hear it. Stop it. It says show comment on stage. So everybody's comment is being shown here. Down here in the chat on the stage. Do you see that? Or on this one, it's right here on the vertical. Okay? Everybody's comment gets shown there. Do you see that, Steve? StreamYard has a button right here that says show comments on stage. Stop it. I hear it. The cats are having a... You know, it's going to be one of those days. Started off with Puppy just everywhere in the kitchen. It's just a mess. His cage is a disaster. I'm going to have to pull the big, heavy cage outside. Cats are killing each other in the living room this morning. These dogs want to go handle it. They will break it up, by the way. Stop it. I'm going to go deal with it again later. I don't think anybody was dying. They all ran out really quick when I went there. Anyway, so does that help you, Steve? I'm sorry for all the interruption. Oh, my gosh. Am I going to really have to go out there? You went out twice? Okay, let me pull this up for you. Oh, I'll pull it up here and I'll share it. Hold on. Okay, here we go. I shared here for you, Beth. Okay, do you see these two? Wait for it to catch up on the other side. There's this here. That means it's the vertical. This here means that it's going to be the horizontal. Okay? Do you see the difference? The little phone like this is the vertical. Okay? The one without it is a horizontal. Okay? And then, like I said before, all the chats are being shown on the screen. So you should be able to still type in the other side and people see you. Thank you, sir. Yes, I use StreamYard. I'll recheck the settings again. Yeah, it's up in this corner right here. And it says show comments on stage. And so it'll show all the comments for everybody on each stage so they can see. Okay. It's something in the air, really. The frequency of the world is changing. Yeah, today is just like ridiculous. Yeah. Pip was acting strange yesterday too. Pain pill perked her up. Poor thing. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's made him sick. There's a vertical live. She's sharing that link. I still don't see the phones. I just bring them both up and see which one is on the top. Yeah. That doesn't show on your screen because I signed up on that other one as a viewer, not as a creator. That's my viewer page. Stop it, please. You guys are being so irritating. I know. Come here. Hey. All right. So showing comments on stage is how they see them. Got it. Yeah, that's how they see both of them. Okay, so all the comments on the stage are both chats on both chat. I knew that there had to be some way that doesn't happen because that's a major complaint. And YouTube doesn't start things like this without wanting to benefit your channel the best. Stop it now. I hear the cats. Come here. That's a good boy. He's laying down. He's like, no, I'm going to go yell at the cats. Stop it. My horizontal option is not there. I don't know why. I don't know why either. Are you on a phone? Maybe it's not there on a phone if you're on the phone. You hit 88 Sunday and it's going to be 48 today. Oh my gosh, a swing of 40. That's awful. Oh, the link is to the horizontal. Okay. I'll look again. I don't know. We're trying to figure this out, you guys, because it should be good or it wouldn't be there otherwise. So after today, I'm getting all that paperwork done and I'm going to do it. I'm going to put on a movie and then start doing taxes. After, of course, I clean up the dog's mess. And after, of course, I take care of the cats. And after, of course, I eat something. Then I'll sit down and do the taxes and that kind of stuff today. So then Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday is just going to be all about working. Saturday, I'm heading up north for the birthday party, and then Sunday, Monday, working. We'll see. You can get them both on your phone. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know why, Beth. I don't know why. I may have to go to Grandma Kelly's main channel to find it. Oh, Cameron, I bet that's it. Because that's where I was at the main channel. Yeah, at the main channel. Coffee. Jordan hasn't been coming home for weeks. He hasn't been coming home. He's been working a lot of overtime up north. He talked to his boss, and if he starts a half an hour early and leaves work a half an hour early, so he switches his schedule by a half an hour early, it's less than a 2-hour drive home, so his boss is allowing him to come in a half an hour early and leave a half an hour early. in order to get home. If he waits that half an hour, it's a 3-hour drive. So he's figured that out because he's been wanting to go home. Thank you, Anne, for keeping me on track. I appreciate that. So he showed up home last night, but he's not going to be home tonight. Tonight he's going to stay up north, and him and his brother are doing taxes today too. See? Okay. I don't control my children's life. I don't tell them what to do. They are adults. Hi, Talca. Good to see you, my friend. But I lead by example, right? They're all doing their taxes today too, because I'm doing my taxes today. It's not because of that, but by being examples. What else do we have? I don't really have much else to talk about today. The grass needs to be mowed. Something awful. Not happening today. The plan is to get so I can start doing a video a day again. I want to get back to that. So when all the retirement starts rolling in and stuff like that, I'm going to go out and DoorDash and Uber to $100. And then I'm going to go and metal detect or something like that. I was up at Sandbend Park by this bench. There's this beautiful bench over on the Frisbee side of the park. It's the last video I did. It's been there forever. So you can sit on the bench and you can look over, the grass and stuff like that. The main part of the park is still up behind you, but it's a beautiful old bench that's been there forever. And someone's been sitting there on their break or whenever and smoking and throwing their cigarette butts and smoking and throwing their cigarette butts. I picked up somewhere in between 50 and 100 the other day when I was there. And then the pop tops from their beer cans are all down there too. They just throw them. It's so sad. And I sat down and I picked them all up. It was a really mess. And then I was at, I called it Scott Public Access. It's the big opening bridge, the biggest one we have in Aberdeen. It's 101. It takes you down to Westport and stuff like that. I call it the H Street Bridge because you have to go on H Street to get over it from our side. And then it's over to the west of it. To the east of it, that's Boone Street Public Access. We've done that many times. But to the west of it is the beach where I found the drug paraphernalia and other stuff just recently. But they have tons of broken glass. There's just glass everywhere. And I have that big patch of bamboo out in my side yard. I think at one time somebody had this yard looking really nice, like a long time ago. Because as I explore, I find more things where there were probably a flower bed. I want to put bricks around that or blocks around that. Weed it really good. And then I'm going to fill it full of glass. I'm going to start bringing buckets of glass from the beach. Just, fill up the bucket like halfway full and bring it home. Just because it's too heavy otherwise. And I'm going to fill the bamboo one up with the glass. Most of it's not sharp anymore. Okay, but it's like just tons of glass and start bringing glass home and filling that up. I think that would be beautiful. So 100 years from now, when somebody's here and going over my yard, they'll be going, oh my gosh, why is all this glass here? There must have been a bottle factory or something. No. It's because Grandma filled a flower bed full of glass. I think that'll be beautiful, but that's what I'm going to do. You need to do some cleanup in the backyard. I haven't even seen my backyard. Do you know, honestly, this is the back of my house this way. I've never been into the back corners of my yard. I haven't even walked back there. I have to clear it before I can get back there. I'm not taking down the big trees. I'm just cleaning up around it. Planning a big adventure with Ohio River history and others next month. Angie, that should be fun. Fun. Where are you guys going to go? Great to see you, Talca. Thank you for coming by. Oh, that's exciting. That sure sounds fun. Yeah. I'm looking forward, big time, looking forward to spring and getting out more. But I'm the metal detector's right here right now charging up, but it lives in the car and I want to be able to just break and go and metal detecting too. A show ago, you mentioned polishing glass. What was that? That's the glass. Fred, I want to fill that all up with glass and any sharp stuff, polish it up. Also, too, I was thinking, this might sound crazy. Oh, we are going ghost hunting. Oh, they're going to do that again. That should be super fun, Angie. I I've been thinking of what to do with my bottles. I can take them to the recycling place up here for free. But that was an idea too. Bad ideas in the house. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Yeah. So all that polished glass and polishing glass, there's tons of it down there, Fred. It's just sit down, and they're old bottles too. I don't know how old some of the bottles are. I have pictures in that video of the bottom of some of the bottles. They're shaped funny. It'll be interesting to see. But I want to just pick it up off there too. And if you're interested in polishing glass, this is not a place you would think about to go find glass. It's not the beach. Okay. But what happens here on the river in Aberdeen is the tides come in and the tides come out from the ocean, and it affects the water there big time. And that river, right, that part of the river actually has a high tide and a low tide. Okay. But that one section of beach is so full of broken glass, you could just sit there for hours picking up. Some is really polished, some is not so polished, right? But all different colors and everything. And nobody's going to care if you take a bucket, if you start taking buckets of glass off, because it's considered like a garbage beach. Yeah, you saw the drug paraphernalia I took off there. That was crazy. I should have paid better attention when I was walking down, because when I was walking down, I saw the lighter and I picked up the lighter. It wasn't until the way back that I saw on the other side was the needle and the spoon. And I'm sure they all went together. I'm sure they were a package set. But that beach we would look at as more of a garbage beach. I ran into several homeless people down there. Got to be careful that you don't surprise anybody. But there's just tons of glass. I can't even, there's so much glass. And nobody would care if you started taking buckets away. So I'm going to start picking that up, and I'm going to put it in that flower bed. That's one of my goals for this summer, to get that done too. To get cut to where the bamboo, I can make the bamboo into a flower bed, because it's really cool. It grows out there. It's odd things in this yard. And I do believe at one point in time, before the last people who lived here and had it overrun by the couple horses they had and the goats that kept escaping and turned it into a big mud pit, there were stuff here. There's a rhododendron way out too that I want to save, get in a flower bed and save that too. Eventually the goal is to work my way back on the yard and have either all the blackberries gone or under control, and the grass cut and cleaned up under all the big trees and everything, all the whole acre. And it'll just get dedicated to going out and walking the lawnmower every day that it's not pouring down rain. And that's not bad. I can go for a walk at the park, right? Or I can walk behind my lawnmower. Walking behind my lawnmower benefits me more, right? That's two things at once. I'm not cutting the grass. I'll be always cutting the grass. I do it every opportunity I get. I was going to go last night, but Jordan came home and I got busy with other things. But I was just going to go walk it till the battery runs out. A lot of you guys know I do that. There isn't I mowed the lawn and I'm done. It's never done. But eventually I like it so I can just run over with the lawnmower and I don't have to, cut up big things still, but we're still cutting up big things. So that's happening. Anyway, I need to go. I need to do my taxes. Sea glass is really good in sun catchers and wind chimes. There's so many of them, Jared. There's so much at that beach. I have poltergeist dropping by for you, Angie. You guys are funny. Okay, it's about time I go. I got to go do taxes and other things that I got to go clean up Puppy's big disaster of a mess, and I got to go calm down those cats and see why everybody's being not nice to each other today. They're not being nice. They're being cranky. I'm sure if I fill up their food and water bowls, they'll be fine. I just haven't gotten out there yet. I was busy with a few other things before this started. Thank you, everybody, for coming by. Saturday, I plan on still having my live, but let me double check with what time I'm supposed to be up north. For some reason, I was thinking I had to, actually, I can check that right now. I was thinking I had to be up north at 11, and that's not going to work. Let me see. Will we have you all here? Oh, noon. Okay. It starts at noon, so I will have time to do the live before I leave. Yep. I'm happy to report my taxes are done. Yay! Love y'all. Love you too, Angie. You guys have a wonderful day. Yep. I hope you're having lots of fun, Anne. You should be having lots of fun. Camping is awesome. Anyway, looking forward to some pictures. Anne's usually good about sending me pictures where she's at on Facebook Messenger, which is really nice, really fun. Thank you for doing that. You guys have a great day. Remember, I love you. For some reason, my peace signs are not working today. I don't know. Oh, it's working now. There we go. Off I go to do stuff. Thank you, Desert Steve. Yeah, my birthday is actually April 2nd, but the family birthday for me and Jessica will be this Saturday. Have a great day, you guys. I really appreciate all that you do. And remember, bring your ideas, your knowledge, your thoughts, what helped you grow in your channel, what you're doing well, what's blown up in your face is also helpful. All those kind of things. This is time we can talk about life and channels and how things are going and what's worked and hasn't worked. Have a great day, everybody.